Hey Gemini, welcome to your first half of May 2019 general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela. My name is not Angelica, it is Angela. So welcome to the first half of May. Welcome back to those who have been here before, and a warm welcome to those of you who are new. Like with any general reading, there are certain aspects of this reading that may resonate with you, and there may be some that don't. Take what resonates for you in particular and discard the rest, and understand that there may be certain aspects of the reading that can go vice versa. Okay? And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, not my email, but my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. The link is below in the description. I would recommend booking a phone reading, which is a same-day reading, or an emergency reading, if you don't have the time to wait for a pre-recorded reading. Although the pre-recorded reading option is still available, just understand that there is a line that is formed before you book, okay, with the pre-recorded option. Otherwise, with the same-day reading, there is no waiting. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you for the first half of May. For some of you Geminis, I'm feeling like there's this feeling of directionless and uncertainty about what to do, where to go, where to turn. But I'm seeing that the answer is right in front of you. Spirit is saying just get clear, get centered, tune in, and you will see the answer, that it's not as difficult as it seems. I feel like there's a situation here where someone in your circumstances, whether it's you or someone that you're dealing with, could be taking something completely out of proportion. I'm also seeing things being gathered, harvest, things being put in place. Okay, especially with matters of the heart, with Three of Swords being here, right, when I'm part of the deck. I feel like this is a month of decision making. A lot of decisions are at hand, and Spirit is saying it's time to get off the fence, Gemini, and make a decision about something that you may have been putting off or putting on the back burner or avoiding. And Spirit is saying choose an option that you can live with. Just make a commitment, make a decision, and live with that decision. Don't just sit there and teeter back and forth and waste time on something. Okay? Make a firm decision. I'm also saying the Spirit is saying don't stop. The success is just around the corner, even though, like I said, things may seem uncertain and up in the air right now. You'll soon see the results of your commitment and your consistent hard work with whatever it is that you're focused on, whatever it is that you're working on. I'm seeing sadness, despair, uncertainty, being distracted by your thoughts. Okay, you might be getting lost in all of the emotion of everything that you're dealing with, all that you have on your plate, Gemini. It might be overwhelming, and it might be putting you into a stupor or a depression. So what I see, Gemini, is children and pets are going to be, for some of you, the central focus this month. A child or a family member may need your support and guidance, or like I said, maybe a pet. And I'm saying that this opportunity that you're dealing with right now is giving you an opportunity to look at things from a fresh perspective, a new perspective on things, right? That's where Spirit is taking you, to another level where you see things differently, seeing solutions with fresh eyes. But like I said, this requires you going within and keeping an open mind, and not being so fixated on distractions, right? The things that are going on around you. Like I said, tuning in. I see death card. Scorpio for some of you. And for others of you, there's a new cycle beginning. Letting go of the old, hearing out with the old and with the new. Got that for Aries too. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. I feel like what you're dealing with right now could be causing you to go back into the past and consider the past, thinking about the past. Like a strong, consistent review of the past. And something here, like I said, may make you feel depressed. I'm seeing some of you going higher. I see you on the move. Some of you could definitely be traveling a lot, especially by car. I'm also seeing that your business is on the move. Your career is on the move. No longer being stagnant, right? Whatever this place was of not being able to make a decision, I'm seeing you coming out of that and being on the move. And with that comes some type of reward and recognition, possibly even a raise or a promotion. Some of you could be getting some type of a review on the job that could put you in line for a raise or promotion. I'm also seeing the winter time could be significant in some way to some of you. Or you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. See that? You're not even aware of the options that are right in front of your face. They're just saying you're looking for the solution, but the solution is right here in front of you, right? I'm seeing springtime could have been significant, and I'm seeing a lot of fear. Fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of a court situation. Some of you may have issues here surrounding court or legalities. I'm seeing some of you going out in nature with your children, possibly going on vacation. That could be what this traveling by car is about. Yeah, I'm seeing you getting a lot of notoriety, a lot of attention online. Okay. A lot of people who are interested in what you have to offer and what it is that you have to bring to the table. And I'm seeing a time of change in a positive direction here with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing that the worst time is likely behind you, Gemini. And I'm seeing you leaving situations and circumstances behind that no longer serve you, that weren't really there for you. People leaving your life that didn't have a true place there, or you leaving a job, situations that don't resonate with you, and getting out of this place of not really taking care of yourself. Because I feel like some of you Geminis could definitely be neglecting your mental health, your mental state of being. But this is like all imagined stuff. It's like you're building stuff up in your head and making it bigger than what it really is. If that makes sense. Yeah, some of you might have a pet that might need some medical attention. Okay. Someone is watching you from a distance. Could be this King of Cups here. This Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We do have the Death card, so specifically Scorpio for some of you. And this person is watching you from a distance, possibly on your social media page, wanting to know what's really going on with you these days. And they might be the ones that are discouraged about what they find. Or maybe you are. Maybe you've already checked them out. I'm also saying, yeah, explore your options. Keep your options open with a job. Or there will be options available to you. There's more options. There's more solutions to your issues than you realize that you're looking at. I do see a relationship here where there was a third party. Things crumbled. They fell apart. You felt like this relationship, you were hoping that it was going to work out, but in the long run, you realized that it just wasn't built to last. Someone here is unhappy without you, and it could be a Taurus or someone with Taurus in their chart. So yeah, one of the biggest issues here was trickery. So maybe you felt like this person was really committed, right? Maybe you felt like they loved you genuinely. But later on down the line, there was something here that caused some confusion. Or maybe that's just where you find yourself at this point, at this juncture in time. Where do I really stand with this person? What's really going on with them? Or maybe you find something online, like I said, and that's something that invokes this confusion within you. And that's something that invokes some type of fear within you, right? Because I feel like some of you Geminis could definitely be fearing the worst in this situation. I do feel like you're exploring your feelings, exploring your options, but at the same time, you're waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting for this person to reach out and communicate with you. Maybe you're waiting for them to invest in the relationship, or maybe that was just the stance that you took in the past, right? You were waiting for this relationship to grow and to change and become something special, and to reach the potential that it had, to reach its max potential. But something here caused the relationship to become short-lived. And it could have definitely had something to do, like I said, with a third party, whether this was actual infidelity or this was the interference of a third party. Could have been someone that you work with, or someone that the third party worked with. There could be a slight age difference between the two of you. This person could also be a Capricorn. But I definitely see that someone here is being very secretive about the fact that they want to reach out and reconnect with you. Right? That they want to rekindle a relationship. They want to mend this. Now, this person may have realized that they were careless when it came down to the relationship and maintaining the relationship and doing their part. Right? But I feel like this person may have had a change in perspective. I feel like, Gemini, there's a situation here where you may be undervaluing yourself, and that could be something that you're thinking about and considering. I strongly feel like there was a soulmate connection here that has the potential to be looked at again, or that someone here might be reimagining or wanting you to get this new perspective about. Maybe they want to see that you changed. I feel like this person tried to do things behind your back, tried to cover it up, right? But you saw through it. And so eventually at some point you felt that there was no future here. But I feel like as soon as you come to that conclusion, there's some type of message here that opens things up here. The Two of Cups. Strongly feel like someone here, like I said, confirmation that someone wants to rekindle something. This traveling by car could be them coming to see you unexpectedly. Or maybe the two of you opening up some type of dialogue after a period of silence to figure out, can we bridge this gap? Can we work this out? We got the Wheel of Fortune, so anything goes here. You guys might decide to, at least speak about it. But there's something here that's going to be discovered that was hidden, or that was the case in the past, that caused some type of insecurity. I feel like for some of you, this was a long-standing commitment. And I feel like you felt alone in this relationship. You felt like your partner didn't hear. You felt unheard. You felt like there was this lack of equality. I feel like you were talked over, not considered in any way, and in some ways you felt disrespected. But I feel like someone here has a lot of guilt, and that could be what this depression is about. They feel that they've lost their soulmate. They felt like they had lost their better half due to facades, due to someone just not feeling like they're ready to step up to the plate. And it's not that they weren't ready, it's just that they didn't make a choice to. They just didn't bother to make that commitment. So they find themselves in this really strange and uncertain place. Could be a Leo. Confirmation here, third party. There were 3 people involved, and like I said, there could have involved a Leo here. For some of you, there may be a pregnancy involved. This person could have had a child outside of this relationship, possibly with a Sagittarius here with a Temperance card. But I do feel like your partner is very bored and unhappy where they are. Some of you are very bored and unhappy where you are working. You feel unfulfilled. You feel like it's time for a change. I feel like maybe you've reached the glass ceiling, that you've reached the top of where you can possibly be, and you're like, this isn't for me anymore. I want something more challenging, something more ideal, right? Something that allows me to bring out my creativity. I do feel like someone here is a player, or one of you looks at the other one as being not the committed type. Maybe you felt like this was a friends with benefits type of thing, or if you lived together, you felt like the two of you just lived as roommates. That, along the way, there was no romance left. But I strongly feel like this person left you for someone else, only to realize that all that glitters is not gold. Someone here has a family with you, and it looks like they may be wanting to reunite with you. Someone's got to leave the drama behind. the issues behind, the things that are changeable and are, realistically changeable, where you don't have to act a certain way or be a certain way. Someone here feels like the other one was a bit controlling, possibly. Or maybe this is you wanting more control over your life, more control over your career, having more say-so in what plays out in your life. But I do have this sense of regret, whether it has something to do with a job situation or what have you, regrets about the past. Having to face the past and come to terms with it. I do see a situation here of eternal love, where you feel like this love transcends even death, right? You feel like this person, even though things have ended, that love is still there. This could have even been a past life relationship. I do feel like there's something here that may have the potential to lead to victory, and it could definitely have something to do with you being victorious in a court decision. I feel like there's a time of bliss coming in. And I do feel like some of you want to go on vacation, or you just want to get away, right? Strong Scorpio energy once again. Definitely there is a Scorpio in the picture. Definitely a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. Strong fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. But I did specifically see Leo. Someone's insecure about coming toward you, though they want to. Though they truly want you to see them in a different light, they're afraid. They want this expansion. They want things to be better between the two of you, right? They want to rebuild and reestablish a relationship that was broken down. And so they reached a fork in the road. But this could also be you reaching a fork in the road with your career. Reaching a fork in the road with some type of business partner or friendship. And someone's definitely thinking about their soulmate. You could also be thinking about going back to school or mastering something with your career. You're shooting for something, you're aiming for something, you have high hopes, and you might be missing someone from a distance. I feel like, Gemini, you've grown in so many ways that you don't give yourself credit for. Yeah, and again, you're not opening your eyes, some of you, to the infinite possibilities. I feel like some of you will get a phone call from a soulmate. Some of you are going to get a phone call about a job or about some type of unexpected money, possibly. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are getting attention on social media. Or you're getting a lot of attention from someone that you had a relationship with, or family. Again, family, I feel like you're spending a lot of family time with your family. And if that's not the case, that's something to consider. But yeah, there's a love relationship and an attachment that you can't get away from, even if you try. I feel like there's a group of people rallying around you. I feel like you have so much on your shoulders, and Spirit is saying, why don't you reach out and ask for help, right, Gemini? That you don't have to do everything by yourself. You're not an island. Yeah, I see two people coming together that absolutely love themselves. Or that love themselves, yes, but also love one another. I'm also seeing a literal death that some of you could be grieving over. Or this is you grieving the loss of a loved one, grieving the loss of a relationship, grieving the loss of a soulmate, someone that meant a lot to you. I'm seeing some of you very concerned over the health of an ailing family member. I'm also seeing some of you Geminis may benefit from taking a look at your health. Or you're very concerned about your health, which could be very risky at times. I also see you waiting. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for some type of an answer. And I feel like, Gemini, you're expecting the worst when it comes to this answer. But there is a message, okay, that may, jolt you a little bit. And so for some of you, this is a good message, and for others of you, this is something that may just surprise you a little bit. And it may definitely have to do with forgiveness. But for others of you, it may have to do with the health of someone around you. Yeah, some of you are definitely going to step out on faith when it comes to a business decision or a partnershiping with someone. And I'm also seeing that this is a time to sort out any type of chaos and confusion around you. An excellent time for you to declutter your personal space and even your energy level. Mentally, getting prepared for things, okay? Because I'm saying get prepared for the Wheel of Fortune. Things are about to change. And for some of you, this wheel of Fortune has to do with realization that it's time to go, time for things to change and allow these changes to take place. For some of you, this was a friend that brought this trickery to the table, or a business partner, left you feeling like a victim, left you feeling less than. But I'm seeing you getting up and moving on from that and being that resilient Gemini that you are. Let's see how the cross watcher might be feeling right now. The central overall energy of your reading is unexpected. So something unexpected may happen. Life experience. Someone has definitely learned their lesson. Some type of karmatic lesson. I feel like one of you ran from the commitment, the soulmate relationship, knowing that it was the soulmate relationship, but decided instead that, you know what, bliss was elsewhere rather than with this person for one reason or another. Okay, because someone here just was afraid to commit. Unexpected success, unexpected victory in an outcome to a court decision, unexpected healing with a someone, like I said, a soulmate, someone that you had an attachment with in the past. Some of you could have gotten a bad prognosis from the doctor regarding your health or the health of someone around you. And that unexpected thing could be some type of healing that takes place, or some type of solution to a problem that you didn't see before, but like I said in the beginning, that was right in front of your face. Gemini, cross watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of May 2019. Time flies. We're almost halfway through this year. Okay, so I almost called you guys Aries. Gemini, you could have water in your chart. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign, like I said, specifically Gemini and water sign, specifically Cancer and Scorpio. I feel like someone's definitely holding back their feelings, suppressing their feelings, not wanting to say what's really on their mind. Someone's cold and distant because they're not sure that they want to open up. Though they truly love you, they don't want to fight anymore. Not that they don't want to fight for the relationship, they just don't want to argue with you, right? They miss all the good times that the two of you used to share. Okay, but one of the biggest issues is that someone here was either avoiding the real issues in the relationship or just not wanting to face them and arguing about the same things over and over again and not really healing the real problem. It's half the time the things that we argue about aren't really the things that we're arguing about, right? We hold on to residual anger, and that could be what you're truly arguing about. Something that you were mad about 3 weeks ago that you're still holding on to. Truthfully, deep down inside, your cross-watcher wants to be happy with you again. They want to work on the relationship. But at the same time, they might even be considering walking away and letting it go. Right? Mixed emotions here. Right? Going back and forth in their mind. What is solid and what is clear is that they absolutely love you and that they want a clean slate. But going back into the mess, I was about to say mess, going back into that again is something that they question. but something that they really want. So I feel like there are 3 people, is what I see here. Someone has let go of a third party. So that could be what some of you are waiting for. You're waiting for someone to be done with a third party decision, be done with a divorce, or make a solid choice and choose you is what you're waiting for. Whether this is something that is said or unsaid. So I feel like someone here is definitely walking away from a third party, and that's what this 10 of Cups is about. They see you as the ideal partner. But they might be acting like they don't care. They might be acting crass and cold. Covering up their true feelings. Like I said, suppression. Could be a Libra involved. And they're doing this to protect their real feelings. This is like a form of self-protection. They love you, but they're not going to show it. They don't want to show their vulnerable side with you because they feel like you're going to take advantage of it. There's a Leo here. And a Sagittarius. Some of you will prevail in a court situation. And I'm saying here that someone definitely wants to make amends after a separation. Whether this is you or them. It could even be both of you. I see a situation here that was both emotionally and financially draining for you. It could even be a business decision that you made that you're going back on and you're saying this is too emotionally draining. It's not working out. You know, you wanting to end a partnership possibly with work. Right? You might, for some of you, you might have a boss that is just a jerk. Right? Very by the book, very demanding. Finances and career are going to play a definite factor. Some of you could definitely benefit from going outside, playing, right? Like little kids. How do I mean this? You know how when you were a little kid and you were in school, always focusing, always studying when you're in class. But they got to give you a break, right, for you to go out and clear your mind for a moment. And I feel like that's what you need. Or like that's what you're hoping for, right? Gemini, a recess. For some of you, you're waiting for when I heard recess, it made me think about a court decision. You're waiting for a court decision that has been in stagnation. You're waiting for the outcome. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it looks like you definitely come out the victor in the situation. See? Confirmation. Children are going to be very relevant, or your family is going to be very relevant. Deception. Be aware of the people that are around you. But someone here may feel deceived in a love relationship, whether it's cross-watcher you or you, Gemini. There could have been a contract that appeared to be good, but in the end turned out to be, you know, unclear. The terms were unclear. And maybe that's why you find yourself in court. Some of you are, I'm seeing children, so I feel like this could be an adult-child relationship that's coming together, right? As an adult, you're realizing things, you're seeing things from a different perspective, and maybe you're reuniting, you're getting closer to either a family member or a father figure, a mother figure. Okay, and others of you, you said to yourself, you know what, this is all unrequited love. Right? Separation. Separation is here due to a lack of trust. The lack of trust is due to someone being very flirtatious. So you felt that it was just time to walk away and find someone else. Right? Find this new love. But I'm seeing that there's some type of attraction here. Right? That brings the two of you back together because you realize that this is the one. For others of you, you're dealing with a situation that just causes you to just trust the process of things. It says the situation is calling for you to have faith. The things here that seem uncertain and up in the air, Spirit is saying just trust. Just go through the process. Go within, listen, that whatever is happening external to you is just a distraction to take you off your path. deep down inside, you know what to do. We walk by faith, not by sight. So Spirit is saying, don't deceive yourself by these negative thoughts that you're having. Don't believe every single thought that you have. And I'm seeing, Gemini, that there could be religious differences between the two of you. Two of you could live in different countries. You could be different races. Or you could just have two different spiritual aspects on things. Or maybe this is you changing something about yourself on a spiritual level. Seeing things with fresh eyes. But I do feel like there's a situation here where someone is really entertaining the thoughts of someone else. So what I mean by that is there's someone very intrusive, or was someone very intrusive in your relationship. And they had a lot of say and a lot of power over the decisions that you made. And you may be having some regrets looking back for some of you Geminis. Let's see, Holy Spirit, the advice. Oh. Sorry, I'm in a squeaky chair. The advice for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And the cross factor. Some of you are invited to walk away from an unhealthy situation. Spirit is saying walk away. That could be something that you're putting off. Here it is, holiday. It says the answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. And for some of you, okay, I did see pregnancy. For some of you, there's a birth of a daughter, or your daughter is going to be very relevant in whatever decision that you're making. Some of you could be giving birth to a daughter. Says it again. Walk away, leave the unhealthy situation. But I do see on the complete polar opposite here that your love life is definitely taking a romantic turn in a positive direction here with the Wheel of Fortune. It says the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Maybe it was necessary for you to have walked away from that in order for things to get better and come back together. I see children. Your connection with children is a part of your life's purpose, possibly a daughter, like I said. And then I see practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. You Geminis practicing, polishing some type of skill, which brings you abundance. And what's at the bottom here? Let go. Let go of the past. Let go of unhealthy situations. And watch abundance come in as a result. That's what or this could also mean some of you, have chosen to completely walk away and wash your hands. I honestly believe that there's something here, though, Gemini, that brings the two of you back together. It could be these children. All right, Gemini. So this concludes your, I was about to say personal reading, but this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Once again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. I recommend that you book an emergency reading or a phone reading, okay, which is a same-day reading if you need something right away, or you just need someone to talk to about your situation. Sometimes you might be feeling like you're going crazy, Gemini, but we could take a look at what the cards have to say about the situation. Because like I said, Gemini, don't believe every negative thought that you have. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I truly 100% hope that this helped someone and that I'm not sitting in front of a camera talking to myself. It really does reach you on a personal level. Take good care, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.